achieve a synergetic collaboration between the arts and sciences, offering participants the chance to secure up to 8,000 Australian dollars in funding for their projects.
Yeah.
There is
Not a fork or
submission
fork?
fee, and the gallery is open to participants
bacteria.
from all backgrounds and disciplines.
No.
The deadline for submissions is
No,
October
For
27,
kuan ay
2024.
it's very convenient.
Lucent
Like
Art
what's
will
called
host
sticky.
exhibitions in
sticky.
Rome,
Yeah.
Italy. Lucent Art is hosting
Nice.
a
I love
series of
pineapple,
group
though.
exhibitions in Rome, focusing on vision and artistic practice, but also for your credibility as a serious artist. Art magazines, art platforms, art institutions, social media, including YouTube, or art influencers. However, adaptation.
Is it okay? Oh, and so
There
that was the hole.
Yeah, maybe there's a hole there. And it's very hard to get. Here, they're very hard
Yeah,
to
it was
get.
really stick. But so was it? Is there something wrong with the mold, or is there?
Yeah, I think
didn't
so.
it fit together?
Yeah, I think
Something
so.
wrong with the mold? A crack?
Maybe there because here there's a one. It's really hard to get also.
Yeah, because yesterday we tried to fill this mold, but something went wrong and it kept dripping through the bottom very heavily. And normally this mold worked really well. And you also see here this gap is much bigger now than it used to be.
Yeah.
But maybe it wasn't just fitting well. There was something in between. Let me check the mold. Yeah?
Yeah, sure. I have to fix that
Crack here.
crack.
But this one. But not through the whole
Here.
thing. It's not through the whole thing, I think. I think you can still
Here
fix it, but
also.
here. Maybe the mold isn't clean enough, you know? If there's clay in between the parts,
Maybe.
then it doesn't fit together well, and
Yeah.
then it can leak also. I will see. I'm gonna check the mold upstairs.
Yeah.
The parts, the different parts. Yeah, so it always goes well until it doesn't. And then suddenly a mold cannot work as well anymore. Here it all leaked through. Yeah, and then if these parts stick there, then it can also be harder to fit them together. So do you think you can still fix it?
Yeah, I can. I can.
Good. Go girl.
Good girl.
And while Jenny is fixing the vase, I do my morning routine by making a small oil paint study for an hour. I do this now every day an hour and I can already see the results. But today the results are massive. Today really felt like a breakthrough in painting. This is the second painting, the second pareidolia painting that I do after paintings of Monet. I thought I can learn a lot about his colors. So if I do these studies and I get conscious inspiration from certain paintings of Monet, then maybe this way I can work towards my combined style of Surrealism and Impressionism. These Monet studies are specifically all after the haystacks of Monet. Satisfying.
Yeah. Excuse me.
No kiss. No kiss. You want a kiss?
Uy, bata. Hank? Ano siya? Hank?
But with this pre-study, I was so pleased that I wanted to do another one. Hi, what do you think?
Wow. That's new or the old?
What do you mean new though?
That's new. New can the new. Why?
I just did it, yeah. I just did it now. Yeah.
Oh, because
Also-
you also do that one.
Yeah, but I do now. I do. Oops. I just get the inspiration from these. Fuck. I get inspiration from these Monet paintings, and then I want to do the color schemes. Try similar color schemes, and then also with this one, and then in the Paradolia style, you know. So it's.
Yeah. Wow.
You like it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Which one do you like more though?
That one.
That I just
More
did?
like it's that one, the new one.
The new
Because,
one, yeah.
Yeah, it's more like pointy also.
But my question now is, do you see the faces?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's it's much rougher painted now. So
Yeah.
it's like two doggies or cats.
Yeah,
or
cats or dogs.
Cats or lion. This could be a lion. This could be a dog or something.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
it's nice. The color scheme. This is exactly what I'm thinking about. Like to experiment, you know, with that combination of impressionism and surrealism. Yeah, I also like it.
It's beautiful. Do you like it also?
Yeah. I also like this one.
good.
It's a surprise, especially in the end. What?
My voice, wow.
That's good.
You like it also?
Yeah.
Huh? You like it?
Yeah.
Me
And now
too.
I'm doubting. So I want to make like this one into a totem pole. So I want to make. I want to start another part. So I'm doubting. Shall I work on ceramics now, or shall I do another pre-study?
Pre-study.
Yeah, another clay pre-study,
Yeah.
and then later I can do the totem pole.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you think about that? Yeah, because I'm really in the mood now. But I want to combine that, what I just did, then in a later bigger painting with a sky like this. You know, so then you have like a very dreamy sunset sky
Yeah, that's true. I
with
love it.
impressionistic vibes. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to try.
I love it. I love it, honey. Beautiful. What are you doing?
Painting.
Ah.
And this time is not a study after Monet or something, but just a sunset that's in my head. This time I really want to let it flow and just do whatever comes in mind. Something that often comes in mind are the crocodiles biting each other's tail, of course.
Assume that a lot of these things are, especially
Hey, you go. Shut up.
And while I was doing this, something really wonderful happened. I really got in the flow, enjoying everything I'd learned from the small pre-studies in the last few weeks, and now just letting it flow freely. I'm really happy with the result. Everything went just so easily. And when it happens, when it works easily, people that view the paintings will also feel that. That's always for me something that's important in the painting, that I have joy in painting, because I think that if I have joy in the process, people will also feel that joy by looking at it. I think therefore it's very important to try to find a way of doing the things you do with joy. I have to say I'm a bit euphoric because, well, this is for me a very big breakthrough. I did this very quickly and I really like it. And the cool thing is, I asked Jenny, so Jenny, what shall I do? Shall I work on an extension for this vase to make it into a totem pole, claying, or shall I make another pre-study? And she said, make another pre-study, right?
Yeah.
So I did, and now...
I'll make this.
Huh? What?
Yeah, true.
So I made this pre-study, and now I'm really glad with this. The smoothness, how this went. I did a vlog a few days ago, and it was called Tao Te Ching in the Jumbo. And I thought it was a very funny title. I could really laugh about it. Sometimes you make those kind of jokes that you really get yourself. Maybe not everybody, but I put it in there anyway because I thought it was funny. But for everybody that does know what the Tao Te Ching is, it's a sort of a philosophy, like Eastern philosophy. It's a philosophy where many Eastern religions come from, but it's more a philosophy than a religion. And Tao Te Ching talks about that you have to do everything in a flow. And if you're not pushing something too much, not trying too much, and just let it flow, then the best result will just come by itself, by sort of nature. And that's the Tao Te Ching. And yeah, that's exactly what I feel about this painting. And it's not done yet, but I just wanted to tell about this painting because of my enthusiasm. I want to paint some trees in front of it. And I will paint these trees in front of it a little bit like the last pre-study that I just did, that you just saw before. So, oi, I hear some swearing over there. What's going on?
I'm gonna fix this.
It's not working the way you want it?
No way.
Is it too thick?
Yeah, too thick and
Yeah.
and very strange. Here is very dry.
Yeah.
And here is very wet. Like what the heck?
Yeah, it's a bit my fault. I filled it yesterday with clay and I forgot to empty it. We were watching a movie and then I just left it there, and so it's way too thick, and that gives problems with the drying. So if you think you can't do it, then just put this one in a bag and we will do the ears tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
But I think this
Because
one.
yeah, but it's gonna be, it could be hard anyway because it's very heavy, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
very
very
heavy.
heavy.
Yeah, and then it could break off easily also. So yeah, I would just say if you think
but my clan is or I mean here it's what's called that?
crack.
Crack.
Yeah, also that one.
Yeah.
It's crack.
Crack.
Yeah, that's not such a big problem. But if it's too heavy that it will fall off, you know, you can just try it just to try. But if it doesn't work, I would just suggest you just, you know, like, we'll just do it tomorrow.
But at least it's go on. It's like only this one that crack you. If you get it, it's very broken.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you can't get it, if you get this elephant, this ear in the mold, it's
Yeah.
really broken and messy.
Yeah. Mostly. It's a bit of a bad mold, huh? Yeah. So,
And you always fix a lot, right?
yeah. This one I always have to fix. It always comes broken out of the mold. And that's also just because of the way I made the mold. So, but yeah. That wasn't, oh, I should put this away also. It's in the way.
Fuck.
Jenny is not as happy as I am, I think, because she's struggling with the mistake I made before.
No way.
But for me, I am really happy because I already told I want to do more landscapes, and now I feel like I can really find my flow in the pareidolia surrealistic impressionistic landscapes in the next coming days. Maybe I will make something really big just in the time before the exhibition in
Ooh,
Driebergen
exciting.
starts. Yeah, but it would be cool to make it like fast, you know, to make it like in the flow. That's what I want to try. But then just the landscape, huge landscapes. I think that I'm gonna try that, and then I'll see you guys there, and you guys will see me and the landscape there also, and maybe Jenny. But that's not up for me to decide.
Yeah, it's depend on the kuan. Heaven, charot.
Yeah. I have two other paintings, also with the sunset, where I thought I'm going to do the trees in front of it later, because otherwise it will mix in the white from the sky behind it, and that will maybe mess up the color that you want to use. But in this case, I thought I'm just going to try it and just use brighter colors, and it actually worked really, really well. By the way, these studies and also this painting will all be for sale in the exhibition in Driebergen, 10 till 24 December. And because I was so excited about this painting, I decided to do a huge, big painting in the same color scheme, the same kind of composition, well, inspired by this small pre-study. First, I had actually very different plans for today, but I had so much fun doing this sunset that I thought now I am in the flow. I have to continue on this route.
More than $100 million. Like all these super wealthy people that scam. Wow. Yeah, when you find out that really wealthy people, right, that do this for.
Talent, but how far will the competitor go to see their baby come to fruition? What are they willing to put aside?
Yeah. Did you pay any attention to the other one too? We have a lot of footage from modern wars. And out of all of them, the one that scares us the most, scares me the most, is World War II.
Do you think those scientists, when they came here,
They caught a Nazi like just a few months ago. It's one of the last ones. It was in his 90s, I believe.
So this is my new setup. Yeah, I'm really excited. And I already had this in mind maybe to do. But now I finally did it because I really got the spirit this morning when it went so well and so nice with this pre-study. And I'm so happy that I started with those pre-studies because that, turned into this eventually. And what I mean with this and this workplace for me is more to experiment. So what I did in the small paintings, I want to go a different direction, more a landscape direction, more a bit thicker paint, more a bit like the Impressionists, like the 19th century Impressionists, where I use thick paint, where I use bright colors, where I focus more on landscapes. And I thought I can arrange this room like that. I already had this chair standing in the clay room, but it didn't really had any use there. And so here I can work really quickly on just landscapes. But this will be just a serious painting, though. This is not really going to be a study, but it will be an experiment. Because if I do the still lifes that I've been doing, I know what I'm doing and what it will become, sort of. But this is still a bit of like a tryout. I'm not really sure where it will go to, but I am sure that I will have probably more fun with this, and that's what's most important to me. So here's my chair, and here I can sit down and have my sketchbook and sketch a bit the ideas that I have, and then also sit down and watch at the paintings. And then here will be the table where I mix the colors, and everything. So it's a nice white table. It's always good to have that. And here are all the excess paint tubes that I have. I have so much tubes collected, and in the past years. And there's also many colors. I can show you some here that I once bought and then I never used. And those will maybe be interesting to use now, you know. These are really good paints, but I never use them. And the reason why I don't use those expensive colors is because, yeah, at one point, you know, I sell a big painting and then I think like, oh, just buy a lot of paint. You know, then I have money and then I buy, but then later I realize I don't really know how to use these colors. But that's okay, because now, you know, when I experiment, like what I'm gonna do now, I can also try out some of these colors that have been laying here for years. I remember these tubes that I bought. I was I was a bit stoned, I think, also, and I just sold a few big paintings, and it was already, I think, 10 years ago. This was 12 years ago, 2012, I think. I remember I went to a shop that doesn't exist anymore, or that moved in Arnhem, Van Beek, I think. And I bought for 1,000 euros. But I think I was stoned then, and then I was like, oh, I just want to have everything, and then I bought colors that I didn't really need. These are really expensive. So, but yeah, maybe I can you know, experiment with these now, you know, and because that's the thing, you know, like it's not just then, but also other moments I just buy new things because I have the spirit and I want to experiment or whatever, and then later I don't use it because then I always fall back on a certain palette, you know. But I want to push myself to also try new colors, and I think that's for you guys, for everyone, very important to keep experimenting and keep trying out new things. So yeah, that's it. I'm really proud of this. I think it looks really cool, really neat, cool, chill vibes for a experimental studio. Hey Jenny, is there something you don't like about me?
No.
No?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
There's nothing you don't like about me?
No.
No?
If you're mad.
Am I mad sometimes?
No.
No, I'm not really mad, right? But sometimes you
But-
think I am mad.
Yeah.
Uh,
How about me?
well, when it's evening that you start to talk Bisaya.
And
That's all. Yeah, that's all. It's not serious. It's not really serious. It's just this one thing that I say, Jenny, try to speak English because I'm tired and you're tired. And then I don't understand it well now, but it's not serious. There's not really anything I don't like about you. No. And that's pretty cool because we have never really had a fight, right?
oh,
We spoke about this, like,
because we always open also and communicate. Sometimes like you feel like, oh, there's something wrong with you because I didn't speak. But sometimes I have time that I don't really speak. Like I'm so quiet. And you always think like I have like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah,
Like nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we talked about that. Like it's no use to put emotion in your message. That's actually where it comes down to, or put emotion in your communication.
Yeah.
In a way, being mad is manipulation because you're trying to manipulate someone to get along with your idea or your perspective.
Yeah.
By being mad, and you know that the other person doesn't like this emotion, that's why you use it.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's just manipulation, and yeah. Then I think like I don't wanna do that. sometimes I am a bit moody, but never mad.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, never really moody though, right?
Yeah. Not. I like the way you are like strict.
Yeah, sometimes you
Yeah.
need to be, but it's more
Strict,
like
but I like it because
really-
I can learn.
I'm really straight line. Like this is it. This is my way of thinking about it, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sugarcoat it. So that's true. That's how I'm strict. But I'm not gonna like you use a very loud voice.
Yeah, because I don't like it also.
I know that Jenny really don't like that. Huh? You really
Yeah.
really don't like that. No.
Yeah.
Even if I do it as a joke. I made a joke the other day that I was doing as if I was very mad, and it was very clear that I was making a joke, but still she was like, right. So you didn't like it. Yeah. But yeah, fair enough. It's I also don't like it.
I don't
so
like
understand
mad
this.
people like
No, me
always
neither.
angry and always like problem. I mean, I can feel or I can sense something if there's
Yeah.
something wrong, like if you're mad or like, also some people
Yeah.
like even I really don't know. Like
Mhm.
I can sense like, oh, maybe there's something wrong with him or her.
Yeah.
Yeah.